Hello everyone, welcome to RC Driven. My name is Dawit and today we are going to upgrade this Typhon Grom. The goal here is we're going to try and hit 100 miles an hour in this car. That's the plan. Take this body off. So right now it has the stock 2 or 3S system. I think it's a 3S system. So it's bone stock right now. I know this one is smaller than Mini XRT or the Mini Rally, but those can hit 60 miles an hour fairly easily. So let's hope at least 80 is what I'm hoping for. So I obviously have stock car, Mamba X2 ESC and motor combo. I have these BSR racing wheels. They're foam wheels, and a bunch of hardware from Power Hobby, such as your spur gear, motor mounts, ESC mount, and your pinion gear. It's a 20 teeth pinion gear made by Hot Racing, and everything else is Power Hobby. Let's get to work. So it's a pretty big motor. Wow, 10 screws you have to take out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those 10 screws. This one's actually easier than the NASCAR's. There we go. And the motor comes out with it, as expected. There we go. Now let's remove the ESC. Should use 2 screws here. The servo will probably drop too, but let's see. Yeah, I figured. I think that's it. Our power system was out. Everything is out. This is your brushless system. When I try to put this motor in, it sits right on top of that. This little brace here. Kind of got stuck on this motor, but I finally got it figured out now. There's a whole pattern on the motor that this blue piece has to screw onto. When I'm trying to mount it on the car, it was causing the motor to mount, where the wire is against the chassis. So you couldn't get it all the way in properly. So what I ended up doing is I unscrewed these 3 screws here, and then the black plate that you see underneath, I was able to rotate that. Basically, the hole that was here, I rotated it from this position to this position. And then now, when I slide the motor in, slide it in perfectly. So now, from here, we just slide this down. There we go. That's it. Actually, what would be easier probably is to put it here first. So, take this, slide this on. There we go. Let that snap in place. And then we drop this right on. There we go. So now, yeah, we just have these screws to put on, and we're done. To wire the motor, it tells you here which one A, B, and C is. So A to A, B is the middle, and then last but not least, C. That's it, the motor's plugged in. So it's been a couple of days now, and I've gone ahead and finished this car. It was a bit of a challenge because of space. It's a very small car, and the motor was pretty big, so it took up a lot of the space. I even ended up having to 3D print the part to hold the receiver because I didn't have any other place to put it. So yeah, here it is. This is kind of what it looks like now. I'm using a Traxxas receiver because it has TSM, the gyro. So that's why I'm using that. This piece right here, see this piece here, I 3D printed this. I modeled it and 3D printed this piece to make so I can hold up the receiver up here. Because of the receiver being up so high, I could no longer run the stock Typhon body. I have to stick with the Proline body. When I painted this body, I wanted this to be my Shelf Queen body. I know, yeah, I've taken it out in the dirt oval and ran this body, but I mean, it's still clean, and I want to keep it that way. I don't want this body to be banged up. So I went ahead and bought another body and painted it, and that is this one here. This is gonna be the body I'm gonna run. I'll be honest, I love this color. This is my race color, so if I'm gonna use this for racing, it's gonna get banged up. So this is gonna be the body I'm gonna do my speed run on, and hope that I can come back in one piece, because I don't know how this thing will handle a crash. I mean, it's pretty heavy for this size. This car's pretty heavy. You can hear it, but suspension is nice. It's Enduro shocks and springs. It absorbs really well. She is done, ready to go. I think both bodies are beautiful. I really do. I mean, you cannot go wrong with a Herbie themed body. And at the same time, this color is just so beautiful. So, you know, I like both. I really like both bodies, but definitely, you know, this is gonna be my race car, doing my speed runs on, and if it crashes or so, this will be the body I'll be destroyed. This one will be the Shelf Queen body. To paint this and to get all these decals and to find them and to put them on, it's a little bit more effort. I really love the Herbie body, so that's gonna be my Shelf Queen. So now, I believe it's time for the speed run. .34 miles an hour on 2S. Moment of truth. 62 miles an hour. Top speed I got in this car was 62 miles an hour. Far from the 100 mile an hour goal. So that's still my goal, is to hit 100 miles an hour in this car. But yeah, which just means I'm gonna have to play with the gearing more. Yeah, I was hoping to be in the 80s. I'll still take the 62 miles an hour. I'm still happy with that result. Yeah, but because it was extremely stable. I mean, I was really happy with how stable this car was at high speeds. I am using a Traxxas a TQI remote and receiver that has a built-in gyro, and it's been great. This was the battery I used. It's a CNHL 4S 40C discharge battery, and I'll show you how it looked in this car. I never showed you guys how tight of a fit this battery really was. That is what I meant by it was tight. I see it. But yeah, but it fits with no problem. There we go. Everything fits. This here is by Upgrade RC. It's basically this here. I included just so the bottom doesn't get all scratched up, which I think it did a pretty good job. I mean, right? I mean, the front and rear has a bit of scratches, but the middle part looks good. I think it's pretty cool having the smiley face saying "flip me, please." So that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.